Hello, this is the time traveling teacher again with a book going in the old books playlist. This is called Mousekin's ABC. I know I have a 2 on it because it used to be in my classroom and I used to number my books. So it's an old library book. As you can see, it has a discard on it and it also still has the plastic cover on the outside. I love that thing, but it's the book was written and illustrated by Edna Miller. And let's see. Ooh, look at the inside. So there was a teacher before me at the school named I think Miss Newkirk, where I taught at, and it was wow. Yeah, there's even a library card holder on the inside, and it says discard and all that good stuff. So it's got a little intro right here. I thought that was pretty awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to think where it would say when it was published. Oh, it's even got writing in it also. Here it is. It says 1972. So, in the 70s. So, I love this because it rhymes. And it's one of the ones that my daughter loves to listen to as well. So, here we go. A is for acorns Mousekin has found under the oak tree, ripe on the ground. Some he will eat and some he will store. When the snow falls, he'll find no more. B is for bat. He's little and brown, and when he's asleep, he hangs upside down. He has 38 teeth and a small pug nose. He's hunting for insects wherever he goes. C is for cottontail, born in a nest that his mother had lined with the fur from her breast. Now he is grown and deep in the clover. Mousekin has seen him when night is over. You can see Mousekin, I think, is in almost every picture. He's not in this one. And then, of course, he's in the other one before. Let me zoom in a little. Okay, that's better. D is for daisies, dandelions too. Mousekin discovered a place where they grew. There he saw a duck and a drake swimming along on a bright summer lake. It's even teaching you a little bit of vocabulary. Hopefully, if you aren't familiar, a drake is a male duck, and there's a duck right there. E is for ermine, white in the snow. But the tip of his tail is black as a crow. Mousekin has spied him and hides way up high, so the hungry young ermine passes him by. F is for fawn in the firefly light, asleep in forest, hidden from sight. He'll stay with his mother for nearly a year, then go off on his own as a fully grown deer. I've also got a fox in that picture too. G is for goose, who nests on the ground and flies through the air with a loud honking sound. When goldenrod blooms and bright summer ends, the goose will fly south in a gaggle of friends. And these illustrations are just gorgeous. H is for hawk, swooping down from the hill, a streak in the sky, going straight for his kill. Mousekin dives into the hawthorn tree hollow, and the long-legged hare won't be quick to follow. I is for insects that whistle and sing, creepy ones, crawling ones, insects that sting. With transparent wings that they fly through the air. Although they are tiny, you know they are there. J is for jay in the jewel weed, scolding small birds who are looking for feed. Mousekin peeks out of a jack in the pulpit and frightens away the feathery culprit. I love the vocabulary words in this book. You could do a vocabulary study with this if you're a teacher. K is for katydids singing their song. They sing about Katy all night long. Katy did, Katy didn't, they call to and fro. Who is this Katy, and what do they know? L is for lilies that grow near a brook and brighten the corner of some shady nook. M is for Mousekin, eyes shining bright, searching for food in the forest at night. With the first light of dawn and the first robin's call, he curls up to sleep in a soft furry ball. N is for nest Mousekin has found, snug in a tree, away from the ground. When 4 robins hatch and 4 robins fly, Mousekin can nest in this home in the sky. O is for owl in the moon's shining light, hunting his food in swift soundless flight. Mousekin will watch and Mousekin will hear, a mouse darts for cover, should screech owl appear. P is for pollywog in the pond weed, swimming about through willow and reed. Soon he'll be growing, front feet and hind, and losing his tail, a frog you will find. Q is for quail, huddled together, tight in a ring, no matter the weather. Should hunters or dogs or red fox come near, and a loud whir of wings, they'll all disappear. Page is a little ripped. R for raccoons in moonlit places, who steal through the night with masks on their faces. 4 furry rascals, eyes all agleam, washing their food in a cool running stream. S is for scarecrow, stuffed full of straw, shooing the blackbirds, hear how they call. He's dressed like a man, his coat is bright red, Mousekin thinks scarecrow would make a nice bed. T is for turtle, with no need to hide. When dark clouds appear, he's safely inside. He pulls in his head, tucks in his feet. Snug in his shell, his house is complete. U is for umbrellas, found in the woods. Bright little toadstools with waterproof hoods. V is for violets, a beautiful sight. Deep vivid purples and velvety whites. Down in the valley, they are dotted with dew. Mousekin has stopped to nibble a few. W is for woodchuck in the wild grasses, eating his fill before summer passes. He goes underground in the month of October and sleeps safely there until winter is over. I saw a woodchuck today on the side of the road. He was alive, of course. X can be seen in paths that cross deep in the forest where tall trees toss. Y is for yellow jackets near bright yellow petals. Mousekin will move if the stinging wasps settle. Z is for zephyr, a soft gentle breeze that blows through the forest and rustles the leaves. The sounds awake Mousekin, asleep in a tree, for some new adventure from A to Z. All right, and then there's more stamps and things, and looks like it was published perhaps in New Jersey. Oh, a little bit about Edna Miller. She got the idea for Mousekin's ABC one Christmas when several small children were visiting her. She had taken several ABC books out of the library to supplement the Mousekin stories, but even though they were all beautiful and colorful, the children didn't seem interested. Finally, one child said, "Tell me about a Mousekin A," and they spent the rest of the afternoon imagining what ABCs Mousekin might find in the forest. Mrs. Miller has illustrated many books on animal life for children. They include Mousekin's Christmas Eve, Mousekin's Family, Mousekin Finds a Friend, Mousekin's Golden House, Mousekin's Woodland Sleepers, Creatures of the Deep, and Winter Sleepers, all published by Prentice Hall, which is awesome. I haven't read any of the other ones, but I would love to. And then they've got some reviews of the other books by Edna Miller. So I hope you enjoyed this book, and if you are a teacher, I would recommend finding some of the words in the book that students might not be familiar with, turning it into a vocabulary activity. So, all right, this is the Time Traveling Teacher, and I will see you next time. Bye.